Juan Tamad and the Magic Tree. Juan, as everyone knew, was a lazy boy and did not have common sense. He always made shocking mistakes whenever he tried to do something. Time came when everybody in the family became impatient with Juan. Mang Julian, his father, scolded and beat him every time he committed mistakes. It was almost every day. His mother, Aling Imang, pitied his son and was almost discouraged with him. So one day, just to let him away for a while, to protect him from his father's anger, Aling Imang sent Juan to the forest to cut firewood. She gave him a bolo. She thought at least Juan could bring home firewood and be free from Mang Julian's beating for a day. Juan playfully walked to the forest. On his way, he was thinking of some means of escape. Upon reaching the forest, he saw a tree that seemed easy to cut. He drew his bolo and acted to cut it. To Juan's surprise, he heard the tree talk. Juan, please don't cut me. If you obey me, I will give you a boat that throws out silver from its whiskers. Because she would like to avoid chopping wood, and he also was anxious to see the goat. Juan agreed not to cut the tree. At once, the bark of the tree parted from a trunk and the goat jumped up. Immediately, Juan ordered the goat to shake its whiskers and the money began to drop. He was so happy and excited to take home the goat and show his treasures to his mother. On his way, Magno, a friend who was a wise guy and who heard of Juan's fortune, saw him. Magno knew Juan very well and he knew Juan's weakness for tuba. Magno wanted to get his friend's treasured goat, so he lured Juan to drink. Then while he was drunk and asleep, the wise guy replaced the magic goat with an ordinary one. When Juan woke up, he quickly started for home with the goat. He boasted of what the magic goat could do. But when the people asked him to prove it, no money dropped when the goat shook its whiskers. Juan's family thought that it was one of his tricks. So his father again scolded and beat both Juan. Because of what happened to him at home, Juan went back to the tree. When he came near the tree, he drew his bolo and prepared to cut it. The tree told him, "No, do not cut me down. I will give you a net that you may cast even on dry ground or on top of the tree, and it will have full of fish." For the second time, Juan did not cut the tree. True to its words, the tree released a magic net from its trunk. He started home with a wonderful net. On his way, he again met the same wise guy who tempted him to drink tuba. Poor Juan did not learn a lesson from his first experience. He drank and drank until he fell asleep. His friend got a common net and replaced Juan's precious net. Juan boasted again of his precious net, but when he tried to show its power, no fish were caught with his net. He was once again mocked by the people. His father scolded him and beat him many times. On the third time, Juan went back to the tree, decided to cut it down, but he could not refuse the offer of a magic pot and spoons that could provide anything he wished. So he stopped to cut it. He was happier than before to go home. However, he again met his wise friend who did the same tricks on him. The village folks and his family felt tired of what they believed was of his pranks, so they beat him harder than before. The fourth time Juan was angered, he came back to the tree. As he started cutting it, the tree again begged Juan to stop it. He did not want to stop in spite of the pleas of the tree, until it offered him a stick which he could order to beat or kill anything by just saying Bombay, Bumba. At once, Juan was attracted and accepted the stick. He started to walk back home. On his way, he met his same friend. He asked Juan what he had to which he replied, I just have a stick, but once I Bombay, Bumba, it will beat you to death. As soon as Juan said the magic words, the stick dropped from his hand and beat his wise friend without interruption. He begged Juan to stop it, but Juan did not listen to his plea until he cried, My friend Juan, stop it and I will give back all that I stole from you. Juan stopped the stick and his wise friend was forced to take the goat, the net, and the jar and spoons to his home. This time, he ordered the goat to shake its whiskers, and money dropped silver and money that his brothers and parents picked up. He cast the net on the ground and it returned full of fish. He showed the jar full of rice and asked the spoons to produce meat, vegetables, fruit on a big table. The family enjoyed gathering the things Juan ordered from his treasured goat, net, jar, and spoons. It was time for Juan to speak up. You have scolded and beaten me hard all my life. Now you don't even hesitate to accept all the good things I offer. Then he said, Bombay, Bumba. The stick at once beat everyone until they fell on their knees. and begged Juan to stop it. They promised that he should be the head of the house from that time on. Since then, Juan, who became rich and powerful, went around but not without a stick. One night, some thieves came to his house, and he would have been robbed and killed if not for the magic words "Boomba, Boomba." Upon the sounds of these words, the stick beat the robbers, who later ran as fast as they could. Time passed by. Juan met a beautiful princess whom he later married. They lived happily ever after with the kindness and help of the magic tree.